Here we are. I had an entire
Just
unrecorded,
stay calm.
well, I recorded it, but a ruined episode where I kind of had to go crazy with a screwdriver, and I have way too much fun with screwdrivers, honestly. Like, oh, jeez, like who even knows who's seen me? Whatever, who cares? And then some guy saw me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to get through here very easily without killing fools. Yep, here we go. So we'll see how hard I actually want to work for this. If it all goes better. Ah, dang it, you're just a cook. I don't care. So I gotta hide in there pretty quick. A sledgehammer, that'd be fun. Dead. So this revolver is really frustrating because it just doesn't feel very effective. So now, if I want... Oh, jeez. Why did you switch? So now I just chucked my best weapon over there. This is what happens when you don't really think about things. So, easy way out of this would be... I don't think anybody can see me here. And voila. So now I can use instinct to kind of disguise myself. I have no idea where I chucked that knife, though. Like, I don't even... Oh, it's probably what that little yellow strip is next to that box or whatever. But, yeah, there's not really a good way to do this. I don't need to use my fiber wire here. I'm gonna rid myself of this fool. Nice thing about the scoring in here is you're actually not super penalized for pacifications of hostile targets, or not even targets, but hostiles, because you can just hide them and it negates whatever happened there. So this guy's dead. So I lost like 300 some points for it, but I get 140 back just by tossing him in this dumpster. So that's pretty cool. Knock that guy out, because I definitely wasn't ready for him. Make sure nobody sees me dragging this body. I can only fit 2 bodies in there, so let's see if I can get this up the stairs. I don't usually take the time to do this, unless I'm really challenging myself for a score. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's like a stash of fireworks or something inside this restaurant. Alright, well, I got my instinct way up again, which is good. So, let's see if we can just walk right in the front door. Hopefully I don't have to keep using instinct.
Hope the captain's pulling out a bonus.
But then these guys won't necessarily understand why I am creeping around like this. So as long as I'm out of sight of cops, like, and then now that I'm a cop, I can be armed with whatever I want. So that's something else, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, they've got this kitchen going on here, but then they have this massive stash of fireworks that I could pretty easily set off, but that really just provides a distraction. I need more than that. We're gonna close the water valve so that the sprinklers can't go off. There's a place to light them somewhere. That's right there. Okay. This is gonna be bad if they see me doing this. Now the fire alarm's gonna go off. It's gonna be pretty bad. This guy saw me in the middle of this whole mess, but let's see what happens here. I don't know why I can't move sometimes. But this guy's gonna have to die. Good, good, good. I can use him as a shield. They will start shooting at me as soon as they see me here. But we're just gonna book it out. And I'm gonna switch to this cleaver that I found, because that'll be fun. And we're out. Boom. Whew. I am flying through here. I'm very proud of myself right now. Still got my cleaver too. But we're not out of the woods yet. Probably one of the biggest skills I've picked up with all of these
Don't do anything foolish.
issues where
I will take care of this.
Walk into these areas and starting shootouts is figuring out how to diffuse situations when everything just really goes down. So this is kind of a sticky area. Oh boy. The fact that we got 3 different targets is not easy. And this is actually an area that we played in earlier in one of my lost videos, where it was kind of like a shrunken down version of this. Like these areas were definitely not open for me to walk through. I was just taking down one guy, and I ended up taking him down really fast too. So that was convenient. Oh boy. So there's cops there, of course, and I can theoretically get past there, but he's not in an awesome spot. And I'm gonna have to give this up. I love checkpoints in this too. Something also in the newer games is you could take... Ooh, this is silence too. That is fantastic because I love having a silence pistol in this. I threw my knife so I can just kind of walk around with this hammer and nobody's going to think twice. And I'll walk through. I'm leaving, don't worry. This guy seems to be down... Oh, he's right there, okay. I think he just grabbed this coke and told him to follow me. I can do this without a sledgehammer, though.
Now, if I was to say bird, okay, asshole, here we go.
Look what's happening.
Once more for...
And that guy's dead. And we're gonna dump that body. I'm gonna have to hold for a fake surrender here. I didn't knock that other guy out, so luckily I am not gonna have any issues there. Alright, one more. This is also the fastest that I've ever gotten through this. So they're actually over there. There's a vent here. Especially if I've got this pistol on. Could take them down pretty quick.
Hey, what the hell?
There goes my disguise. See, that wasn't really how I wanted that to go down, but boom. Witness has been eliminated. Oh, this guy's gonna be another issue. Yep. Oop, that was some nice. Just looked really good there. I pick up this really heavy guy and just drop him right on top of the other guy. They're both fine. This guy's dead. I don't know if there's a good place to hide the body. Hey, look, there's a place to hide the body. And 1, 2, 3, just like that. There are, again, some more interesting ways to do it. We saw that gas pump back in that little area where I could very easily have just walked in there, dropped that down. I can't remember if I I think it's an electrical panel I would have had to turn on. Or it might even be just him lighting a match and then throwing it on the ground and throws it in the gas because he's an idiot.
Birdie, where is he?
You owe me a coffee, asshole!
Like, even the beggars are interesting in this game.
He left with this cowboy guy. Real nasty looking piece of work. They were going downtown, I think.
We missed him, or me anyway, throwing a coin in his coffee. He was pretty upset about that. It's a miracle that this bus still works.
Too late, 47. I gotta do what I gotta do. Tell me, Mr. Wade, what would you rather do? Find a girl? Or waste a bullet? Clock is ticking.